Hey guys, welcome back to Cooking Corner with Miss Allie. That is me, and today we are going to be making something that is a bit more complicated than I've been making. So this one is definitely a family activity, and we're actually going to answer the question, was it worth it? Because, long story short, sorry, I wanted to make sure my oven was off. Long story short, Brittany, my roommate, loves sending me tasty videos. If you guys ever go on Tasty on YouTube, they have these really wonderful videos, but they are always super speeded up and they look delicious, but they look like they're really time consuming. And one that she sent me recently looks so good. She's like, "Oh, are you gonna make it?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make it." But it's a bit time consuming. I've already spent about 30 to 40 minutes on it, and I'm not even halfway done. So we're gonna see if it's worth it. You guys can follow it at home if you want. Let's see how it goes together. So what I've already done is what you do. Let me explain what it is. So what they are brownies, and then you fill them in strawberries, and then you cover them in chocolate. Super delicious, super yummy, super probably not great for you, but it is what it is. It's quarantine, we can do what we want. So what I did was I pre-made some brownies. So all you have to do is make them according to the directions. The directions are on the back. You bake them. Mine are already baked, and then after you're done baking them in a pan, you are going to put them in the refrigerator, and it needs to chill for about 25 minutes. So mine's been in for about 10-ish minutes, so we got about 15 more minutes of that going, and then we're going to start making the inside. So what you also need is a bunch of strawberries. I got some strawberries, and what was really funny is in the video they have these huge, beautiful, juicy strawberries, and I have these tiny itty bitty baby ones. So totally fine. We're gonna see if it works. If not, we got this delicious brownie creation to eat later. But what you need to do is you need to scoop out the inside. So I already pre-scooped all of mine, and I put them in a muffin tin like this. So you have to scoop the inside. I didn't have a little melon scooper, so I just used a fourth teaspoon, and I just scooped them all out. Some of them look really pretty, like this one. I think I did a really great job. You can see the edges are great. And then you have ones like, let me see if I can find one of the really bad ones. Then you have ones like this, where it's broken and not so great. Totally fine. It happens. It just is what it is. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the inside piece while that is still chilling. Also a fun fact, make sure your refrigerator is empty, because ours was not, and it's really hard to find a spot to put your brownies in. So what you need to do is you need some cream cheese, and you need some chocolate chips. I don't have my chocolate chips with me, but you're gonna take 4 ounces of cream cheese, you're gonna take some chocolate chips, and you're gonna mix it all together. You wanna make sure it's really fluffy and light, because you're gonna then take your brownies and put them in. I'll show that super speeded up. I just wanted to let you guys know. So it's about 4 ounces of cream cheese, so I got an 8 ounce, so I'll do half of this. It's half a teaspoon of vanilla, and then it is chocolate chips. It says half a cup, but you know me, you don't have to measure. It's totally fine. More chocolate chips, the better, right? So we'll mix all of that together. We'll take our brownies in a moment once they're all done. And yeah, so I'm gonna super zoom through this, so get ready for it. Alright guys, so my brownies have now cooled. I have my little mixture of cream cheese, vanilla, and chocolate chips as you saw I made. And now I am going to take these brownies and put them in. This is going to make like a truffle thing. Super excited. Hopefully it tastes good. Yeah, so let's get started with that. Okay, now my hands are tired, my arms are tired, but I think I've gotten something that's gonna look just like this. Just so you guys know, I haven't done this yet. This is my first time. I finally actually read the directions in between some of these things, and so it actually said it's supposed to take 2.5 hours to make, so definitely considering that in this, is it worth it? So we have these truffles. These are something that you can just eat on its own. So if you ever wanted to make brownies, you take some cream cheese, some chocolate chips, you roll it up, you put it in the refrigerator, and then you dip it in some chocolate. They're super delicious, but we're gonna try something with strawberries. So now that this is all mixed, it's all mostly mixed through, it has a very smooth texture. I can now take a chunk of it with my hands. My hands are clean, by the way. I take a little chunk in my hands and I roll it up. It's still a little warm. That's just because, you know, the brownies were warm. So I take that. Actually, I would probably make it a little smaller. If I was making just regular little truffles, totally could do that, but these need to fit in my tiny little strawberries. Recommend getting bigger strawberries. It's just Ralph's at that time did not have bigger strawberries. So I take that, I take one of my beautiful strawberries, and I'm going to, did you see that? It's too big still. Okay, I'm gonna take a little chunk. I'll put that down for a second. We're gonna make it really small. Okay. So now I'm gonna put it. We're just going to stuff it. Doesn't really matter. We can leave the top a little overfilling. That's totally fine because I'm gonna do something to them later. So now that I have this, I got to fill all of my strawberries. Anything I have left over of this guy, I'm just gonna refrigerate on their own and make little truffles. So we have that, so nothing really goes to waste. So we got these. Well, after they're all filled, I'm gonna put them in the refrigerator for about 25 minutes. So it's a lot of hurry up and wait. So we're gonna hurry up and then wait, and then I'll show you what it looks like after and what we do after that. So see you guys in 20, I would say 30 minutes because I have to fill them all up. Hey guys, so I now have taken them out. They look like this. They look exactly the same. They're just now harder. So that's perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to take some chocolate and melt it. So what I did was take white chocolate. If you don't like white chocolate, that's okay. You can do some dark chocolate. You can do some milk chocolate. You could do maybe even like caramel chips or something, butterscotch. I don't know. It's up to you. Whatever tastes good. So I melted it in like 30-second intervals. So 30 seconds, take it out, stir it. 30 seconds, take it out, stir it. I did less than I thought I would because I want to just make sure I don't like waste it. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my strawberries. I'm going to take it, I'm going to dip it because I'm going to want it to harden. Oh no, you got to be careful because it will fall out. That's what mine just happened. Look how beautiful that is. I'm not getting any points for presentation, but that's okay. So I'm going to put that right there because I want it to harden. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to make them all. They're going to harden, and then I'm going to have Brittany taste them, and we're going to see was it worth it. So tune in. Alright guys, so they are finished. They have been covered in chocolate, as you can see. Not very prettily, but that's okay. And now I'm going to take the best one. I think this one was definitely the best one. I definitely got hardened on there, but that's okay. Look, it's perfectly covered. It's got the chocolate in it. It's got the strawberry. It's got the white chocolate. So Brittany is going to be our taste tester, and she's going to decide, was it worth it? My 2 hours of work. Thank you for touching it before. You're welcome. I washed my hands. Was it worth it? Was it worth it?
There's something like chewy.
Chewy?
Did you melt all the butter?
There was no butter.
What am I chewing?
I don't know. So the answer probably is no, it wasn't worth it. But that's okay. Maybe you guys can try them at home. We will link the how-to if you guys want to make them at home. Maybe you guys can make them better than I can. Yeah, that's it. Check you guys later. Bye.